welcome. Can you introduce yourself and let us know a little bit about you?
Can. My name is Leaf, and I am a loctician based in Aotearoa, New Zealand, in a little town called Wanganui. I did training with Anne Marie. I think it was 2020, I believe, and since then my business has it's just taken off and everything has fallen in place. Like that was definitely a turning point in my life, um, which has led me to where I am today, which I'm very happy about. So yeah, hopefully we can inspire a few more people and yeah, tell some
Can you
stories.
can you tell me a bit about where you were in your life before you started the course?
Yeah, absolutely. And it was a vast contrast. So I was a single mom, three kids. I was on a benefit. I didn't have a job. And it got to a point where I really wanted to make a change for myself and I needed to work. My youngest was starting school, so I had no reason not to work anymore. And I wanted to be able to provide for my family. So I also had this idea though that I didn't want to just do something meaningless. So I had to brainstorm what can I do for myself that is going to work for my family and I'm going to be able to work around my kids. And that was like a light bulb moment. I'd always played with dreadlocks. I've had dreadlocks a very long time myself. And, I'd done it for people for many years, but just like I didn't know what I was doing really. Um, So I don't know. Yeah, I think I might have seen an advertisement for your course, Anne Marie, and I just thought, oh yeah, I could do that. And I'd never really connected the dots that I could actually make money from doing that. So yeah, I took the plunge, and it was the change that needed to happen really, and
Mm.
yeah, it completely changed my life, 100%. Yeah.
So how, um, like you said, you were playing around with dreadlocks beforehand. Like, did you understand that there is so much knowledge behind the work that we actually do?
No, not at all. No. And so I've had my dreadlocks for it's almost 22 years.
Okay.
And for the first, I don't know how many, at least 10 probably. Like I didn't know that maintenance was a thing. I didn't know how to care for them. Like I was rough. I didn't know there was this whole world behind it. Um, yeah. So yeah, that definitely opened my mind in a lot of
Mm,
ways,
mm,
and just a better understanding, I think.
mm.
Um, and I learned a lot about what I shouldn't do, which was a
Oh
key
yeah,
point.
yeah. And I
Yeah,
think I have a lot of students that have the same story as you have, that they talk about that um, they had no idea how to care for their own dreadlocks, and so on. And I think also that can be a selling point for you when you're actually helping your clients as well, or when they are starting their journey and you can talk about that. This is the biggest
totally.
mistake I ever done.
Yeah, it's lived experience, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like there's no better way to learn than living it.
No, yeah. um so did your perspective on dreadlocks change a lot while going through the education?
Not so much. Not in dreadlocks themselves, definitely about kind of more the behind the scenes stuff and things like extensions. I'd never heard of that before and didn't know that was a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so more technical stuff, I think, but my actual perspective on dreads themselves has been solid, I think, because, you know, I've always loved them from such a young age that, I don't know, and also I suppose the dreadlock culture here in New Zealand, like it's very common to have dreadlocks.
Okay.
Um, Other people's perception has definitely changed over the years.
Yeah.
But my perception, no.
No. What has other people's perception changed?
That's interesting. So it was a lot less. I mean, it was still common. I was going to say it was a lot less common, but a lot of people always had dreadlocks. But the perception was more that they were dirty, that people were, you know, just like didn't care for themselves or were on drugs, you know, like when I first got dreadlocks, I would walk down the street and people would try and like hand me weed. Like that never happens anymore.
No.
Those days are long gone. Even my parents, like when I first got my dreadlocks, they were like, "You look like a criminal." But you know, like that mindset's gone now. They're okay with my dreadlocks now. They're proud of me and that I've made a living out of it. But it's the social acceptance has definitely come a long way. Yeah.
So do you see that more people over time now have dreadlocks in New Zealand, or?
Absolutely. Yeah. And a wider demographic. So I see people from little tiny kids, you know, to right up to the oldest person I think I've given a new set of dreads was 77. And everything in between, you know, and like all walks of life, all kind of professional people, or it can really be anyone. But what I do note though is that there's still people that have a similar kind of mindset in a way. Like there's still, even though it's such a vast group of people, we're all still kind of a community, which is it's really, really beautiful. You know, you walk down the street and you see someone else with dreadlocks, they'll always give you a nod, and you know, you've got a conversation starter, and it's awesome.
Do you see that there is some similarity in like world views between people? Like
totally. Like, and they might not be, you know, a strict mindset or whatever, but it's people that are more open, I think, and open to different ideas or creative people, you know, just free thinkers.
I think something that I've been thinking about for the past year is that I see the clients that come to me now are the ones that really wants to be true to themselves. They feel like I'm not hiding anymore, or they want to like follow their own path. Do you see that as well?
Yeah, totally. And especially with older people. They've wanted them or admired them for their whole life. And they are finally like taking the step, and that's so beautiful. I love it so much. I'm always so proud of those people.
I remember one of my oldest clients, she stopped coming to me when she was 83 or 84. I don't exactly remember, and she stopped coming to me because she started to have memory loss. And she remembered her appointments or came on the wrong day, or she didn't remember, and then she cut some of them off, and then she wanted me, like, it became issues with her brain that and then all of a sudden she disappeared. So I don't really know what happened to her, if she maybe passed away or something, but I think it was really, really cool. And she had in Swedish it's called puli, a dreadlock dog. I don't know what they're called in
Oh,
English.
yes, I know the one you mean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
How
she
good.
wanted to be like her dog, and I actually got to help him with his dreadlocks as well.
That's amazing. Is
So
that
yeah,
why she got there?
yeah. When
Okay.
her husband passed away, she wanted to, yeah, be like her dog. So
I love that.
yeah. So can you talk us a little bit about um, how it was to set up your business and how it was to start to do hair models and
Yeah,
so on?
sure. The business side was what really intimidated me. Like,
Mhm.
I never ever thought I would be a business owner in a million years. But I did have support, and a bit of those business skills, they were covered in the course as well, which I
Mm,
found really helpful. And also just the understanding why you want to be doing what you're doing. I think
mm,
having that clear was really helpful.
mm.
Um, but to be honest, it all came together so organically. Once the ball was in motion, it just all fell into place, and it was not nearly so scary as I had thought it would be.
Okay.
Uh, yeah. Especially, when I started getting feedback and seeing the work that I was doing on real people, like, yeah, it felt so good.
Mm,
Yeah. In terms of doing hair models and stuff, that took a bit of getting used to. I was so nervous at the beginning and slow. And that's what put me off. I'm like, I'm never going to be able to do this professionally. It's taking me like half an hour to do one
yeah,
dreadlock.
yeah,
But people were so patient and
yeah,
so understanding,
yeah.
uh, and always happy with the results.
Mm,
So confidence
mm,
just came with
mm,
that. So yeah, it was just all very natural.
yeah. And I guess with a little bit of practice and
Oh,
doing it
yeah,
over and over again, then all of a
absolutely.
sudden it clicks, I think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, now I
Um,
can do it with my eyes closed. Like,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, and I
Yeah,
love that. I love to look back at my old pictures as well,
yeah,
like I see the work that I was so proud of and then compare it to the work that I do now.
yeah,
It's mind-boggling.
yeah. I'm actually, so for years and years and years, I've been searching for photos of the first dreadlocks I ever made.
Yeah.
Still, I don't have those photos, and I'm so sad because I
Yeah.
really want to be able to show that comparing to the first
Yes.
dreadlocks my students ever do and compare, because the
Yeah.
first I did was horrendous, and I was also very, very proud of that. And today I would have been like, oh no, 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 no. Like, did she really walk around like that? But this was pre-internet, pre
Yeah.
information you can actually share online, etc. Um, so yeah, I get that. So can you tell us a little bit about what your life and your business looks like now?
Um, so as I said before, I work from home,
Hmm.
which I really, really love that. It means that I get to work around my family, choose my own hours. It's great. I live rurally. Um, we've got a small farm,
Hmm.
big garden, and I can balance those things really
Hmm.
beautifully. Like it definitely took a lot of time to find that balance. Um, but over the years, yeah, I've reached a place where I'm doing dreadlocks, what I say is full time, but I
Hmm.
still like have time as well to do all the other things that I want to put my energy into and to be there for my kids. Um, and it's great.
Mm.
I'm very happy
Yeah,
with the stage that
yeah.
that I've been able to reach. I'm grateful every day, like when I look around and I'm just like, wow, this is what I've created for myself. And
Mm.
looking about where, where I have come from, like
Mm.
amazing. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever thought you could have visioned that before?
Uh,
Like before you took the course, would you
yeah,
have been able to even see this kind of life for yourself?
I would have dreamed it, but I don't know like how much I would have believed it. I
Yeah.
think that what really pushed me into actually taking this course was I kept I mean, yeah, I'll say I kept having visions of like I had to like fill supermarket shelves or
Oh,
do
yeah. Yeah.
something really just, and like big respect to those people because someone has
Yeah.
to do it. But yeah, that it was the thought of having to do something like that that
Yeah.
pushed me into making my own path.
Mm. Yeah.
So yeah, and yeah,
No,
now
everyone has their right fit, and I think if you are a creative person,
yes, yeah,
and you feel a calling to create, then maybe doing those uh, things that are very not, do you say mundane?
mundane,
No?
mundane, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right,
Um, that could be like soul killing for you.
yeah,
And I know
100%.
some people would say like, but doing dreadlocks, isn't that like you're repeating the same thing?
Yeah, yeah. I hear that all the time.
But it's not. It's real
No.
because every single person and every moment you have with clients that are coming back is different because we are always
Yeah.
in a different state of mind or
Mm.
etc. And I can only speak for myself, but I'm very like open with my clients. If I have a bad day, I let them know so they don't think they have done something and think that it's their fault that I'm a bit, you know.
Sure.
And just as much as I help my clients, they also help me. And I
Oh,
think
totally.
that's really beautiful.
Mm.
And I think somehow uh, people will with dreadlocks also really enjoy those moments
Yeah.
with us as locticians.
Oh, totally. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm working when I'm
No.
working.
Mm.
I'm just I'm just hanging out with someone, Like
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Yeah.
And even that, like that did worry me at the beginning because I'm so introverted. Like I was so worried about having to spend hours and hours with someone I don't know, and I don't want to do small talk, and it's going to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But it wasn't at all.
No.
And it came so naturally, and conversation was so easy. And I've made so many beautiful friends and
Yeah.
real relationships through this job.
Yeah.
Like it's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm also introverted and I remember in the beginning I was like, what do you say to people? Like how do you uh should I talk about the weather? Like but I realized I'm the last person. I'm really bad, as you said, at small talk, and I wonder if that is something for like just introverted people in general. Maybe we just don't, or maybe I demand more of people. I don't know. uh, but I think we cross a barrier when we are so close to people that
And that's
it's
yeah.
so much easier to just jump in and I noticed that maybe it's that energy that I have that attracts that kind of people to me. Uh, but I mean, people ask me the deepest questions, and share like things that is mind blowing. That I think it's like a truly gift to be able to be there and hear these stories and so on.
Totally.
Um, and so I don't think that someone, if you are an introvert and watching this, it's okay. We
Yeah,
get you.
that's right.
we can write you a script to get to the deep questions, but I don't think it's
Yes.
needed.
One thing,
Uh,
one thing I found really helpful is I just don't have a mirror in the front.
oh, okay.
And that just made so many people comment, like, I really
Oh,
appreciate that you don't have a
okay.
mirror right in front because you don't feel like you're confronted,
Mm-hmm.
like can just chill. You don't have
Mm,
to stare at each other all day
mm.
long.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there's
I
little tricks.
Yeah, yeah. And I actually, it's interesting. I'm the opposite. I find the mirror comforting,
Yeah,
because
okay.
then I can actually see
See their
what is
face. Yeah.
going on
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
we're working. And especially if I have a
Mhm.
client that's very scared of taking this step, like actually
Sure.
seeing, like when you take the first dreadlock and show them, like it looks like this, it's,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
you can see how the whole body change. Um,
Mhm.
and I like witnessing that. Um,
Sure.
but that's just how I am.
But you
Uh,
feel it anyway, eh?
yeah,
In the
yeah,
body, like just
yeah.
they sink down, like, okay.
Yeah, it's beautiful to be able to witness those transformations. Yeah.
100%.
So, just before we pushed the recording on this video, you shared with me that your husband is building your studio, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. He's amazing. Um, yeah. It's like a nest. Like I really find it important to have a good atmosphere when you're
Mm-hmm.
working somewhere, help people feel comfortable and also for myself.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I do. I call it a nest. It's like really just cozy
Mm-hmm.
and a safe space. And I want
Mm-hmm.
people to feel like they're at home.
Mm. Yeah.
So the studio is a big part of that. I
Yeah.
mean, obviously we're a big part of that too, and your energy and all that kind of thing, but just having that environment. And I really like where I am because being rural, even though we're close to a town,
Mm-hmm.
it feels like people are getting away, having a holiday
Yeah.
for the day
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
thing. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
a beautiful atmosphere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you feel that it's a good thing to be able to actually go to somewhere to do your clients rather to have them in your house?
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah.
that's why, yeah, totally. Why building the studio was important because, yeah, where we moved from, I did have that um, external studio. So coming back into the house now has been a bit of an adjustment, but it's
Mm-hmm.
only temporary and it's working.
Yeah.
But yeah, just having that small life work separation
Mm-hmm.
makes a huge difference, even if it's just, 20 meters.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I can take my coffee in the morning, say, right,
Yeah.
I'm going to work now.
Yeah.
See you
Yeah.
guys. And I'll be
Yeah.
back
And
later.
yeah. And I think it's also creating that separation for the clients as well. That you
Yeah.
actually have a salon or you have a specific room for the salon. Uh,
Yeah.
my goal is to put the tiny house in our garden to have a salon in as well. But we
Yeah.
haven't figured out to how to get around that with the regulations in France just yet.
Sure.
So I can't invest all of that money and then they go, nope, you have
Yeah.
to remove it.
That's right.
Uh,
Yeah, you have to
uh,
be careful.
yeah. So I'm taking one step at a time.
Good.
So yeah,
That's all it takes.
yeah. So do you have any suggestions for if someone's dream is to become a loctician? What is something that you think you should tell them or they should know?
I think it's important that you just go for it. Like, don't hold yourself back with excuses.
Yeah.
Most things can be overcome, but also I think it's important to mention it's not going to happen in one day.
No.
And you start to see now a lot of like dreadlock courses popping up that are just, a workshop or a weekend, and it's just there's only so much you can take away from that. And I think you have to commit a little bit more into your learning and being open with people that you are a learner while you are learning as well.
Yeah.
Because I think the industry can get a little bit messy then with too many people that don't really know what they're doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So commit to it. Find a good teacher and invest time in learning properly.
Yeah. Yeah.
But go for it. Don't.
Yeah. Yeah. And I usually like say that it's like you're on this path and it's like you're practicing, and then all of a sudden it like clicks. And it's if you are looking for a quick way to make a lot of money very fast, this is the wrong path for you because the learning curve is very, very slow. And I recommend for anyone starting off with this craft is always have looking for the lessons mindset all the time, because I still, after 26 years, see lessons that I can learn from every client that I meet, because everyone is different. And if you think, oh, now I'm the best in the world at doing this, then you will get a big in your face, because then you will have issues, and every single hair is different. And that is something I'm always eager to learn new things and become inspired and do new things.
It's a never ending learning. That's correct. We can always improve on ourselves and strive for more.
So thank you for letting me have this chat with you. It was beautiful.
No problem. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah. And I will put all the information under this video so that you guys can connect with you. And so thank you for today.
You're welcome.